So, UFC Fight Night Song vs Figueiredo is going down this weekend, and I, King here MMA, will be discussing each fight on the card and my picks for them. I'm not going to do odds anymore. I think there's no point because odds does change, but like I could say the favorite and the underdog. But yeah, I think we just stop the whole like betting thing. Maybe I'll add something in the future. I was supposed to do a road to UFC. I was supposed to do road to UFC reaction. That will be coming out probably straight after this video. The card is in an hour or two. I've been pretty slack with the videos, but yeah. So let's get right to it. Anyway, and for the first fight of the night, we have Luma Lookboonmee versus Jacqueline Amorim. Luma Lookboonmee, she's been pretty active, usually fighting around twice a year. Nice Thai style, actually really decent grappler for a Thai, you know what I mean? Like, she's really looked impressive. She's actually gotten a submission win. I think it was in her last one. But yeah, she's just been pretty impressive. She lost her last fight to Tainara. Tainara's really good though. And Jacqueline Amorim, she lost to Mizuki Inoue. Mizuki Inoue is alright, but she's been inactive. She hasn't fought for over 2 years. And winning over Poliana Viana is not looking like a great win. Either is Vanessa Demopoulos. But I do value finishes over decisions. Like Luma Lookboonmee has been getting a lot of finishes. The fights she's won over, like Estela Nunes, Elise Reed, Bruna Brazil, you know, but they're not that great. Neither's Jacqueline Amorim's wins. I'm going to go Jacqueline Amorim by a finish. I think she looks better, even though she lost to Inoue. Yeah, it's real hard to like judge. I think because she's been finishing, I think that looks a lot more impressive. So yeah, I'm going Jacqueline Amorim. And for the next fight, we have Zhu Kangji versus Rodrigo Vera. You know, I'm going to be a hard call and say, I don't know these two. I really don't. But if we go off their topology, their last fights, these two could be debutantes, which they are. I'm just going to go off vibes. I'm going to go Rodrigo Vera by finish. Yeah, it just looks like Rodrigo Vera's got a few finishes on his record. I'm going to go Rodrigo Vera by finish. So yeah, we'll go straight to the next one. Angela Hill versus Zhong Jingyang. Oh my god, didn't I fuck up with the... So on Instagram, I commented on a fighter, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the fighter that's the one. She was in one championship and she was the one champion. That was Zhong Jingyang. That was this fight. I commented on Machi, who I will talk about in the next video. Yeah, and people clowned me, so that was funny. Let's talk about Zhong Jingyang. She was one champion for a while. She lost to she was one of the one championship sisters. Originally at atomweight, if I'm not wrong. Now she's finally moved to the UFC, and she's fighting Angela Hill, who's a crafty vet. She is like a Neil Magny of this division. But she's been looking worse and worse as of late. Although they have been giving her decent competition, I think Angela Hill is finally going on the decline. So I'm gonna go Jingnang Yong. Holy shit, I sound like a racist. I'm going Jing by a decision. I think she's going to beat Angela Hill. So, yeah. I'm going Jing. And for the next fight, we have Ray Suruya versus Louis Garul. Louis Garul is fighting after, 2 weeks ago. He had a fight 2 weeks ago. You know, it was just ahead of... Oh, Jesus. He was ahead of... My brain can't think. He was ahead of Daniel Perez. Daniel Perez was having good success though at the start of the fight until Luis Garul just took over in the striking. But he's lost every single fight since being in the UFC. Or Ray Soria, yeah, he's 1-1. But a win over Carlos Hernandez is pretty good. And his only other loss is Joshua Van, the current champ. So I'm going Ray Soria by decision. I think he's going to win. So yeah. On to the next fight. We have Arichi Lang versus Cody Haddon. Finally, we get to see Cody Haddon. We get to see Cody Haddon fight, and it's just like we've been waiting for Cody Haddon. He's had a list of injuries, and finally we get to see him in the UFC. He has already been in the UFC. He beat the shit out of David Aguilera. Fuck, I can't even say that name. And he looks super impressive. The striking, the grappling, looked all there. He's a real control grappler, and like he puts people in spots where he can do decent ground and pound. Nasty boxer, got that beautiful body rip. And Arichi Lang, he's been in the UFC for a while now. Knocked out Cody Gibson hard. Then he lost to Raul Rosas Jr. And he just looked very average. He's been win, loss, which is like, it's one of those careers. He's just one of those guys that will get a win, will get a loss. And he's going to lose this one because I think Cody Haddon is that good. I'm choosing Cody Haddon by finish. I think he's going to knock out Arichi Lang. So, yeah, I'm going the Aussie to beat the Chinese man. So, yeah. On to the next one. We have Ding Meng versus Jose Souza. These guys look like NPCs, if I'm not wrong. Let's look. Yep, both debutants in the UFC. Crazy. But Ding Meng has got a 98% finish rate, which is absolutely insane. But in saying that, Jose Souza has mostly finishes. So I'm gonna go Jose Souza by finish. I think this is just a massive NPC matchup. Jose Souza for the finish. So yeah, let's go. And for the next fight, we have another NPC matchup. This is the problem with these NPC cards. There's just like I have no interest. Like, who are these guys? Who are they? I don't know. Yisak Lee. He's a South Korean. You know what's funny? Koreans are usually like bad at the higher weight classes. I'm just gonna go Luis Felipe Diaz, or maybe not. That height differential really makes a difference. I'm gonna go Yisak Lee. Probably be a Taekwondo guy. I know it's crazy that I'm not like really predicting these fights going off feels. I'm going Yisak Lee. I think he's gonna win the fight by finish, I guess. And for the next fight, finally have something. We have Alex Perez versus SMUDGE. The career of Alex Perez is crazy because Alex Perez is like a pretty good top 10 fighter. He determines if you come into the top 10 usually. Knocked out Charles Johnson, who's a really good fighter. Was winning that Asu Amabayev fight like pretty dominantly. Had a decent fight with Tyra before he got knocked out. Then he knocked out Matheus Nicolau. And he had a pretty decent fight against Muhammad Makayev. But, like, it's, you know, he's just losing to half decent comp. And then he'll pull a win out of somewhere every now and then. So, I do like that he's coming back, like, pretty soon from that Charles Johnson win. But SMUDGE is on a 3-fight win streak. Yes, all by decision. And yes, all his comp hasn't been the greatest, like Mitch Raposo, Kevin Borjas, and Jesus Aguilar. Oh, this is such hard matchmaking. I think the reach of SMUDGE, SMUDGE is a very lengthy sort of guy. He's like 72-inch reach. But Alex Perez has been able to get in on the inside. I'm going to choose SMUDGE by decision. I have a feeling he's going to just like go stay at range and pop the jab out at Alex Perez like he has every fight. And like he's going to use his counter wrestling like he did with Jesus Aguilar. So yeah, I'm choosing SMUDGE for the win. And for the next fight, we have Jake Matthews versus Carlston Harris. Very random matchmaking. Like Jake Matthews, like his record doesn't like express how good he is. Like he's always a fringe of top 20 guy. Like he'll lose to like the top fighters, and then he'll like lose to some rando every now and then, which is insane. But lost to Neil Magny, which should have been a submission win. It was such a strange circumstance, but otherwise he won his last 3 fights before he got done by Neil Magny. Neil Magny's a good fighter, man. And he's looked pretty good. Like he's always looking good in all these fights. He's always dominating. He just got caught by Neil Magny. Neil Magny does that to everyone. He's the test for you to get into the top 15 of welterweight. While Carlston Harris has gotten knocked out by KS Williams and by friggin' Santiago Ponzinibbio, who is washed as anything. I'm choosing Jake Matthews by a finish. Anyway, I'm choosing Jake Matthews by finish. So yeah, Carlston Harris should be on his way out. And for the next fight, we have Kaya Sakura versus Cameron Smotherman. Now, Kaya Sakura has had a very rough go in the UFC so far, losing to the champ, Alexandre Pantoja. Oh, the former champ, Alexandre Pantoja. No shame in that. Then losing to Tim Elliott. Mind you, he was fucking up Tim Elliott before he got taken to the ground and submitted. And Cameron Smotherman, he hasn't looked very impressive in the UFC. He barely won his last fight. Excuse me. He didn't win his last fight. Jesus Christ. He got outdone by Ricky Simone. Ricky Simone's looks pretty terrible. Sergey City isn't that great. And Jake Hadley isn't even in the UFC anymore. I'm going to choose Kaya Sakura. I think this is the fight he finally shows his striking, show his skill. And he's going to get Cameron Smotherman out of there. So yeah, I'm going Kaya Sakura by finish in the second round. Yeah, because Kaya Sakura is good, man. He's not a patchy mix where he's looked terrible in all his fights. He does look good before he loses. So yeah, choosing Kaya Sakura. And for the next fight, Sergey Pavlovich versus Talison Teixeira. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Dude, come on. Like, Sergey Pavlovich should be honestly fighting anyone but Talison Teixeira. I wouldn't have mind a Sergey. I know he said Sergey. Or I wouldn't mind just anybody but Talison. Why does Talison Teixeira get to jump into the top 5 of the rankings after beating Tai Tuivasa, who's on a 7-fight losing streak? This is coughing baby matchup. Talison Teixeira got knocked out by Derek Lewis, and Sergey Pavlovich has only lost to the best of the division. 2 of those being Tom Aspinall and Alexander Volkov. I think Sergey Pavlovich is going to knock out Talison Teixeira. Anyway, on to the next fight. We have Zhang Ming Yang versus Alonzo Menifield. Zhang Ming Yang, the Mountain Tiger, somehow got done by Johnny Walker. No judgment here, man. Zhang Ming Yang, he's looked impressive all the way up until Johnny Walker. Like, even that Johnny Walker fight, he was looking good. He was doing some nice ground and pound, but he took one calf kick, and then that was the fight. Yeah. So, but besides that, all these other wins have been pretty good. Anthony Smith. Oh my God, who does that to Anthony Smith? Knocked out Ozzy Diaz and Brendan Rivera, all KOs. Johnny Walker does fraud check every now and then, so I'm not gonna give him too much crap for it. But Alonzo Menifield, he seems to lose to every rangy sort of striker. Lost to Volkan Oezdemir in under a round. Fraud checked OMRC. Done Julius Walker. got knocked out by Azmat Mirzakhanov, and then got knocked out by Carlos Ulberg. He struggles, he's not good in the striking. I don't think Alonzo Manyfield's striking is where he could be. I think he struggles with these very rangy strikers, in which Zhang Mingyang's going to be the rangiest striker. Apparently Alonzo Manyfield's got the better reach. But with Zhang Mingyang's style, I think he's going to knock out Alonzo Manyfield in the first round. I'm going Zhang Mingyang by first round knockout. So yeah. And for the main event, Song Yadong versus Davidson Figueiredo. Song Yadong arguably won against Sean O'Malley. I don't give a fuck what bedtime says. He won that fight against O'Malley, but it wasn't a great performance. It was very meh. So before that, he beat Henry Cejudo pretty convincingly. Had a pretty close fight with Piotr Yan, and then anything before that's Chris Gutierrez, Ricky Simone, it's whatever. Song Yadong makes most fights pretty close. He's very athletic, sort of wrestler. Then he'll have some inside boxing. While Davidson Figueiredo, former flyweight champ, very big power puncher, got dominated by Umar Nurmagomedov. Then had that weird knee injury against Corey Sandhagen and had a very close fight with Montel Jackson. The thing about Davidson Figueiredo is I think he is washed. But do I think he's washed to the point where he's going to get finished by Song Yadong? No. I think Song Yadong's going to just piece him up, take him to the ground. Going to be a very smudgy sort of performance. I think Song Yadong's going to take Davidson Figueiredo to a decision. Honestly, though, for some reason, in my brain, I feel like Figueiredo might pull, because Song isn't the sort of matchup where I could see Figueiredo honestly pulling some sort of gilly or some sort of come behind submission in the fourth round for some reason. So, yeah, I think Song Yadong, though, is going to just do a smudge decision against Davidson Figueiredo. Overall, this card's okay. It's pretty, it's alright. The main card is okay. It's actually pretty stacked if you're a hardcore. So anyway, let's go over my picks. I'm going Jacqueline Amorim. I'm going Rodrigo Vera. I'm going Zhong Jingjiang. I'm going Ray Saruya. I'm going Cody Haddon. I'm going Jose Souza. I'm going Yitzhak Lee. I'm going Sumadaji. I'm going Jake Matthews. I'm going Kaya Sakura. I'm going Sergey Pavlovich, Zhang Mingyang, and Song Yadong for the win. But listen, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Any support helps. And yeah, coming back to YouTube, I probably will be taking a bit of time off again. But yeah, if you like I said, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and thanks. Bye.